I'm Richardson reporting from inside the XL Center, where the second-ranked UConn women's basketball team just faced off against the Cincinnati Bearcats. UConn won this game by a final score of 96-36. For this game, it was Geno Auriemma's 900th career victory at UConn, so congratulations to him. It's been 30 years in the making, and after the game, they had a video tribute on the board. Players from Tina Charles, Angel McCoughtry, who didn't play at UConn, was on there. Sue Bird, Jen Rosati, they were all there congratulating Geno from afar. Back to the game, Gabby Williams was phenomenal. She had 18 points, 14 rebounds off the bench in 24 minutes of play. She was able to capitalize on some big plays in the second half. Breanna Stewart had 14 points and 8 rebounds. Kalina Mosqueda-Lewis, 16 points and 5 rebounds. All in all, the Huskies had 6 players in double figures. First time that's happened since November 20th, 2013. All in all, it was a great game for the UConn Huskies, and post-game, Geno Auriemma was quite emotional. We were able to catch up on some of his thoughts, as well as players Moriah, Jefferson, and Gabby Williams. So let's go ahead and check that out.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those one of those events that happens. I was saying outside. It makes you appreciate all the people that have come through here all those years. I was just saying that to the players, you know, that whenever you reach a certain level of success, you know, you think back to all the people that were there that made it possible. And sometimes when you're going along this path, you get so caught up in what you're doing and what you have to do next that you forget you know, where you come from and how it all started and who was there along the way to kind of push it forward a little bit. So that for me is the big thing, is just a chance to reflect on it, and there's no like, well, what's it mean and what's it do for, you know, you personally. And, you know, I tell my players this in the NCAA tournament all the time, you know, when I wake up tomorrow morning, my life hasn't changed that much at all. But having an opportunity to see the way it impacted some other people's lives, I think that's pretty cool. You know, watching Gabby Williams play tonight, that makes the process really enjoyable. You know, watching somebody just get that good right in front of your eyes, you know, that makes the process like really, really cool. You know, I could coach a long time if I could get to watch what I'm seeing, you know, in her every week.
What does it mean for you to be part of Geno's 900th win?
I mean, it just makes me feel lucky that, you know, I have this opportunity to play for, you know, the best coach in the country. And the fact that, you know, I can say that, you know, I was a part of this event is, you know, something I'll have with me forever.
Gabby, he said the thing that keeps him doing this is games like today when you look out and see a player like you make leaps in front of his eyes.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you feel to know that your coach is thinking, this makes it all worthwhile to see Gabby do what she did today?
I mean, it's kind of like giving back to him, you know, because I know how hard he works. And so, you know, for him to feel like he's getting something from me is like, it's a great feeling for me as well.
Talk about your reaction just to him getting 900. I just walked in late. What do you think?
I mean, it was just crazy to see the fans, you know, stick around for that long. And just the atmosphere, you know, this is what I came here for.
What is it about him that makes him special?
I mean, the fact that this is his 900th, you know, win, and he treated it like it was any other game, you know. Like he never wants us just to be like, oh, you know, like, let's just get this win and, you know, go celebrate later. Like, no, we still had goals for this game, and, you know, that's what sets him apart from all the other coaches.
With a game like this, does the focus shift more towards Geno getting his 900th win, or do you still try to focus within your game plan?
I think it's a little bit of both. You really want to play hard because you know that this is a part of history, but I think you always want to make sure you play the same way every game. So we're going to try to come out with the same mindset and just be aggressive all game.
Now, going back to the game, last game against Temple, you guys kind of struggled to get out the gate offensively. This game was sort of the same thing. So is that a trend that you guys are going to work on in practice and see that kind of solving itself out?
Oh, yeah, I think it's just about coming out with a lot more energy. You know, we had good shots. If they would have won it, then nobody would be saying that. So I think it's just about the way the game goes. Cincinnati came out. They were pretty much on fire, hitting everything, and we weren't. So I think that was the difference.
Now, as a player and being amongst all the other players, what does it mean personally for you to see Geno get his 900th win the way that it happened?
That means a lot for me. seeing like the video board after, seeing all the former players, reaching out and showing their appreciation to be able to play in the game and to be able to play under a coach like that is really amazing.
So if Geno gets his 1,000th, would you like to be one of the players on the tribute?
Definitely. I would like to make a video and send it back. Why wouldn't I want to be?
I feel like CD and myself, when we got here, somebody gave us a blank canvas and they gave us some paint and paintbrushes, and we just started working. And we painted this. So after 30 years, it's taken us 30 years to paint this picture of what we had. Well, an awful lot of coaches along the way have gotten the same canvas, same paintbrushes, and the same paint. Maybe actually even a better canvas, a better set of paintbrushes, and a better set of paints. So it's not like we've done something that can't be done. And that's not my fault that it's not getting done at other places. I'm not condemning anybody, I'm not bragging, I'm not demeaning anybody. What I'm saying is we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're not going to stop. And if there's some coach out there right now that hears this and sees this and says, yeah, well, I'm going to be the guy that kicks your ass. Well, then you know what? We need that. We need more of that. But I'm not going to stop setting the bar. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to try to keep raising the bar for as long as I'm coaching.
You heard what Coach Geno Auriemma had to say. He's very emotional, very introspective. He gave his thoughts on just about anything and everything that was asked of him. UConn's next game will be on the road on Saturday against Memphis. Reporting from the XL Center, I'm William Richardson, and this is UC Sports.